Hey, Megan Scully, and this is the Limerick Post Show. And joining me now, it is Elaine O'Dwyer, and I believe you are just out of rehearsals. And I'm delighted to be chatting with this because, of course, you are in Gravity, a love story. You're very welcome to the show.
Thanks a million, Megan. Good to be here. Good to be here.
Talk to us about Gravity, a love story. I know it's a Bottom Dog Theatre production, and of course, it will be coming to the Belltable. So tell us all about it.
So it's a new play written by a man called Neil Flynn, very intelligent man who knows all about the physics and science of gravity, but he has intertwined it cleverly with an actual love story. So I think some people, when I describe the play to friends and things, they're like, oh, do I need to have a science degree to understand this? Absolutely not, is the answer. So it's basically tracing loads of generations, loads of characters. I think there's up to 40 characters being played by 4 people for the duration of the show. It's a 2-act play, and we're basically taking on a gravitational journey through time, which is the 4th dimension in actual fact. But it's really exciting and ambitious to put on a stage, and already like we've seen the set or what the set will be, and it's just really exciting and really exciting to be part of, especially now that theatres are at full capacity and people can come and see and enjoy, and it's just a multitude of characters and such a theatrical experience that people will really enjoy it, hopefully.
You mentioned there that there's about 40 characters though, and only 4 of you acting it. How is that for you? Because you're obviously jumping in and out with being a different character.
Yeah, it's mad. It's going. We haven't ran the whole thing yet, but it will be opening in 2 weeks, so we have to get cracking on that. But yeah, it's kind of it's obviously it's about the scenes and the characters, but it's more so about getting the narrative across as opposed to, oh, where's my character coming from at this point? But it's really interesting to go in, obviously, and do different accents. And we're going to the States, we're in England, there's Charles Dickens appears, Galileo is there, Joan of Arc is there. Then you're in 1916 with Liam Clark and the Volunteers, and it's quite an experience.
Absolutely, that sounds absolutely incredible. Of course, it was written by Neil Flynn. I know Conal is one of the directors there as well. But how was it now? You're all in rehearsals, and as you mentioned there, restrictions are lifted. You can have full capacity. What was it like hearing that news?
So good, because I think coming up to the run of the show, obviously it was cast before Christmas, and because of all these new restrictions that were happening and new outbreaks, we were all like, oh, is this going to happen at all? And we were kind of the producer, Liam O'Brien, he was kind of saying, look, I don't know if this is going to happen, I'm just giving you the heads up, we can't sign off anything yet. And we were like, oh damn it. But thank God it happened and things were lifted, and it's just a relief for everybody involved, because when there's so much work put into something, because this has been in work since 2020, I think they've been trying to get it off the road since 2020, but because of the pandemic and everything, it's just slowed everything down. So we're absolutely delighted to actually be going at it full throttle now.
Well, it sounds absolutely incredible. As I mentioned, it is in the Belltable from February 16th to 19th. Of course, tickets available now. And as I said, I just think it's amazing as well that it is now full capacity. It happened all of a sudden. And I think a lot of people are starved of theatre and art. So I think, a lot of people are only dying to get back into those seats.
Yeah, totally. And like we were talking about, like, just there's such a difference between watching a theatrical production on a screen, and obviously film is a different art form, but like theatre, when you go to see a play, you're experiencing everything, you're smelling it, you're feeling it, you're feeling the energy of people beside you, the gasps, the tears. It's a collective community of someone enjoying the same thing, which is so lovely to be part of. And even the buzz of being around the foyer and meeting people you haven't met in so long and seeing familiar faces, it's just a great experience and a great night out as well.
It is incredible. And I'm sure for you, working in this field and obviously not being able to perform for so long, or as you said, having to perform behind a screen, it must be that kind of almost, is it like that kind of giddiness of nearly when you first started out again kind of a feeling, or what's it like?
Yeah, I think having spoken to people who work like in offices and stuff, like they love going back into the office, and obviously lots of people are opting for a hybrid model now, staying at home and going into the office. But I think there's just something when humans are put together in the same room, it just creates something completely different, and you connect more and you get a better sense of each other. And it's just, yeah, it is a giddy thing, but it's also a very human thing. And just, yeah, that idea of connection, it's just so important when you're with somebody in person.
Well, I know it's absolutely incredible. I know the tickets will be hot and be selling fast. As I mentioned, February 16th to 19th in the Belltable Theatre, Gravity, a Love Story. And Elaine O'Dwyer, thank you so much for, I know you're in the middle of rehearsals, that you took this moment to come out and chat to us on the Limerick Post Show. So all I can say is the very best of luck, and we are so happy to see full capacity back on the stage.
Brilliant. Thanks so much, and we'll see you soon.